What's going on, guys? Welcome back to BlackTideTV. My name is B-Tide, and in today's live commentary, I've got a supply drop opening for you. The largest supply drop opening that I've done in Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered to date. Normally, I stick around 600 depot credits, something like that. But in today's video, we're going double or nothing with 1200 depot credits. I'll be opening up 25 Copperhead rare drops. I'll be opening 10 Lion Strike rare drops and a final 5 Arctic Wolf rare drops in hopes to get a couple items from that Kamchatka 12 collection, as I still have 0 out of 7 items, and one of the items is like an epic melee weapon. I may not ever get the Kamchatka 12, but we're going to try. So today we're going to start with the Arctic Wolf drops, bring us down to 1050 depot credits, then we're going to go until we have 750 depot credits in Lion Strike drops. 750 is 25 rare supply drops. So I've got it all mapped out, I've got it all planned out. We already have a ton of salvage as well. 5,841 parts. And after I do all these openings, I'll probably get a ton of duplicates through Arctic Wolf and Lion Strike. I'll be able to buy weapons if I don't unlock a lot of items for them to begin with. So this is going to be a huge opening. I hope you stick with me to the end. Hit the like button before we get started, and let's get into this thing. Now, but first, I need to talk about this weapon kickback and the really shitty way that Raven Software is putting their hacks into Modern Warfare Remastered. Infinite Warfare has it right. Infinity Ward has been adding in these hacks that you can buy with your parts, your salvage, you can buy with your keys, you can buy with CoD points. Modern Warfare Remastered has not added in a special bonus that you can buy with your keys, or depot credits in this game, yet. Weapon kickback, 300 CoD points. Now this is something that I might have actually bought. A weapon kickback, it guarantees you one item from a ballistic or melee weapon set of Lion Strike items. I still need 2 weapons from Lion Strike, 2 ranged weapons. I'm looking for the Procolot and the Fang 45. So I definitely could have used this weapon kickback to get a couple items out of those collections a little bit quicker, but I can't because I'm not going to buy CoD points. So seriously, Raven Software, you gotta start implementing some ways for us people, us peasants that can't afford CoD points. You gotta be able to implement a way for us to use these kickbacks as well. Give us something that we can use depot credits on, give us something we can use salvage on. But I'm done my rant. Let's get this thing started. So I'm going to start with Arctic Wolf because it's the oldest and it's probably not going to yield the best results. But we're going to be opening up 5 rare supply drops from Arctic Wolf. So number 1, let's get started. Purchase with depot credits, please. I wonder how many people are actually still opening up Arctic Wolf items. It seems like such an old and dead thing. Fang emblem. Nothing from the Kamchatka 12 collection. I'm basically only looking for Kamchatka 12 items as I already have all of the other weapons from Arctic Wolf. And really, all of the kits, I've got most of the kits that I was looking for. I don't think there's anything really in Arctic Wolf that I'm too excited to get apart from Kamchatka 12 items.
Oh, beautiful.
Nails, I use her all the time. She's my favorite character. But as I use her all the time, I already have her. So that's number 2. Number 3, we're going to go and hopefully get some epics this time. There's an epic. I need that epic melee item. If I can get that melee item, I can very easily afford to purchase the rest of the items that I need from the Kamchatka 12 with salvage. It's just that one melee item, which I'll show you after we're done opening up a couple more supply drops here for Arctic Wolf. A couple legendary items. I could probably use the legendary item as well. If only I could get it. That sucks. Couple more duplicates. There are a ton of duplicates happening here in Arctic Wolf, which is okay, but I'd really like to get those Kamchatka 12 parts, so let's get it going, guys. No epics again. I'm having really terrible luck starting off in these Arctic Wolf collections, and there really isn't much there that I can use. So that's it for the Arctic Wolf supply drops. Now I'll pop back and I'll show you what I was looking for in Arctic Wolf, so you guys can kind of relate, you guys can understand where I'm going with this. So we're going to go into collections, Arctic Wolf. I already have the 44 Magnum, I already have the XMLAR, and I believe those are the only 3 weapons from Arctic Wolf, if I'm not mistaken, is the XMLAR, the Kamchatka 12, and the 44 Magnum. But here we are at the Kamchatka 12, and as you can see, this collection has a melee weapon in there, and the melee epics are the hardest to get. They're probably the most rare to unlock from supply drops, and they're the most expensive to buy with salvage. If I were to buy that melee weapon right now, that would be half of my salvage reserve, and then I wouldn't be able to buy other things. So what you're really looking for when you're opening supply drops are legendary and epic items from the collections that you want, so you can go ahead and buy the rare and common items afterwards with your salvage, and then you can get the final bounty unlock. So I'm still looking for that Kamchatka 12, and I have none of the items from this collection. For some reason, I haven't even got the common or rare items. It just really sucks because I'd like to get this shotgun at some point, but there's no way I'm going to drop 3,600 on that sickle. There's just no way. So I'm just going to have to continue to open up Arctic Wolf supply drops in the future, hoping to get this epic weapon, because if I don't, I'll never own the Kamchatka 12. But that's enough from Arctic Wolf. We're popping over to Lion Strike. Now we're going to go down to 750 depot credits. That's going to be 10 supply drops from Lion Strike. In Lion Strike, we're looking for Procolot items and Fang 45 items. So we're going to get started here with our first Lion Strike rare drop. Again, not a lot of epics this time around. I'm usually very lucky with getting epic items, and I'm not really finding that in this opening so far. So hopefully that can turn that can turn around by the time we get to the Copperhead collection, as I haven't really opened any Copperhead drops yet. There's a couple epic items. My luck might be turning right now. Mastercraft, Slapstick, and Warface. I don't think I have any of those items yet. Those are 3 brand new items that I've never had, so that's pretty cool. Continuing on, I actually like that emblem a lot. I might put that emblem on. It was pretty cool. Fang 45 rare item. All right, that's great. I've already got the Fang 45 epic, if I'm not mistaken, so it's great to be getting as many items from that Fang 45 collection as I can. So then I can purchase that thing, get it out of the way, and I'll be very happy to get that weapon. Urban Warfare, Kingfish, Mastercraft. That calling card isn't actually too bad, and those are 3 brand new items again. It's fairly rare that I open up a supply drop and get 3 brand new items. I'm often always getting some kind of duplicate, so this is pretty nuts. That's a duplicate as well. All 3 of those are duplicates, actually. See? Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Now we've got 900 depot credits to go. We're going to continue on with our Lion Strike opening. 3 legendary items. I'll take it. Urban Warfare, Killshot, and Standoff. I can't really remember what Urban Warfare is. I believe it's something to do with the shotguns. Might be a shotgun kit. The only other item that I really want from Lion Strike is the kit for the assault rifles that looks a lot like, I can't exactly remember what the kit is called for the SMGs now. Reactive? It looks a lot like Reactive for the SMGs, but it's an assault rifle kit instead. Looks really, really cool. We've only got a few more drops here in Lion Strike, and then we're going to be switching over to Copperhead. Angle, Venom, that first one is a duplicate. Actually, they're all duplicates again. Wow. See, I said something about duplicates, and now I'm just going to get nothing but duplicates for the rest of this video. That's okay. Duplicates are alright. A couple epic items right there. We've got field-tested chalk. I've already got that chalk, and I've already got that Mac 10. There's 2 more duplicates for me. Those are good duplicates too. Those are epic duplicates. We're over 10,000 salvage now. We're definitely going to be able to buy some weapons. And this is the final supply drop from Operation Lion Strike in today's video. And we're done with the epics now. We're back to 2 legendaries. We've got a common item. We've got a legendary character from the Fang 45 collection, boys. This is perfect. I've got the epic, the legendary, and one of the rares. The Fang 45 will be very, very easy to buy at this point. I'm actually so excited, I have to go and check it right now before we get into the openings of the Copperhead collection. Because we are very, very close on this Fang 45. Like, ridiculous. 3 out of 6, and all we have is 3 common items to buy. So we're definitely going to be buying that Fang 45. But just for fun, let's open up the Copperhead drops and see what my total salvage is at the end of opening 40 supply drops. So opening up Copperhead now, I'm not going to be doing exclusive event supply drops as those Days of Summer items aren't as appealing to me. So I'm just going to be going straight Copperhead, trying to get as many of those weapon collections as I possibly can. Getting started with our first opening right now. So we've got 25 of these, if I'm not mistaken, if my math is right, and none of these will be duplicates. At least on this opening, I'll probably get duplicates after this. And right off the bat, we got a melee weapon, the Cleaver from the Relic. I believe that's a camo or a kit. It's not a weapon. So it would have been nice to get a melee weapon from one of the weapon collections, but man, I will take that melee weapon right off the bat. Sure, man, I'll take it. It looks cool. It looks cool. It's a cleaver. Come on. I run around like a butcher just slapping people's heads off with that thing. Pixel, Jester, Subdivisions. We got an emblem and a reticle for the submachine guns. Trinocular. It's kind of like a Venn diagram, like a triple Venn diagram. We're going to continue on here. I'm probably going to start to see duplicates now that I've opened up 2. The duplicates come really, really quickly. So I wouldn't be surprised if I saw a couple of duplicates here. Wolfen, Tempest. That's a really cool calling card. I like that calling card a lot. So I'm definitely going to be putting that on afterwards. And I guess I can equip it right now, but I don't want that to like get in the way of my opening supply drops. So we're going to go ahead and open up the rest of the supply drops before we equip things. A couple more epic items here. Like I said, my luck has turned around. I'm getting a lot of epics now. I'm liking it a lot. We've got the green lit, which is one of the reticles that I really, really wanted. It's basically the exact same as the red dot sight, but instead of red, you've got a green dot. I believe they've added in a bunch of different colored dots. I've seen people using a yellow dot as well. And that's all I want from my red dot sight. I don't want some really elaborate, crazy diagram on my red dot sight that's going to obstruct my vision. Obscure my vision. Sorry about that. I was trying to mix obscure and distract. Obscure my vision. This is perfect though. Just a nice little different, like a different color on my red dot sight. I'm going to be very happy with this green lit reticle. You'll probably see it in a few videos coming up, as I do use assault rifles quite often. Beads is a camo for your pistols, which looks like water droplets on a red background, which could be pretty cool. And we're going to continue on here. I love the look of the Copperhead collection, like the drop itself, how it's all red. It's just really nice to look at. Kind of neat. Phantasm. There's a duplicate right there. As I said, the duplicates come very, very quickly once you start opening drops. And that's an epic duplicate too, so I will take that. And as I said, my luck did turn around. I'm starting to see a lot more epics here in the Copperhead collection. Epics and legendaries just rain for me in this game. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comment section down below if you see as many epics and legendaries as I do. Switch looks hot. I might have to put her on. She might have to replace Nails for a couple games, but Nails is up there, so I don't know. Here's another epic item. Got legendary, foliage, red beard, and basic. There's another that's greenlit again, actually, so we're gonna get duplicate salvage for that. I'll take it. I haven't really seen too many weapon items yet, and that's kind of upsetting me. I want to see some of those weapon collection. There, oh baby, 3 epics. Shut your mouth, B-Tide. Don't complain until you see it all. Those are two duplicates right there. 2 epic duplicates. My God. The duplicates are just pouring out now, but I want to see those weapon collection items. I want to see Rangers items. I want to see S-Tac Aggressor items, and I want to see whatever that LMG is called items. I think it's called like the Barrett Mark 8 or something. I don't know. But I want to see items from those collections. Come on. I want to get some new weapons here. Masterpiece, Liquidator, and Jester. That's a duplicate. Again, I'm getting duplicates from all the emblem and calling card collections right now. It would be great if we could get some weapon items. I'm just saying. Give me some weapons here. A couple more epics there. Maybe some more duplicates. Actually, that is two duplicates. Two of them. Wow. My God, it's just giving me the same items over and over again. Grain from Masterpiece for the submachine guns. That looks like a pretty cool camouflage, actually. We'll have to check that one out.
You pay good credits, you'll get good profit.
One epic item this time around. Hopefully it's not a duplicate this time. Slate, Cutting Edge, and that's actually a duplicate once again. My gosh. Just giving me the same items over and over. You know what? We need to trick the system here. Just gonna go back, flick around some menus for a second because someone's playing games with me right now. We're gonna check out our collections because we just keep getting the same epics over and over. We need Barrett Mark 8 items. Let's just like look at the collections, trick the game. It's like, oh, he's looking at this collection. Maybe he wants something from there and it's gonna give it to me. So we're just gonna keep going down. What else do we need here? What else are we looking for? We're looking for actually a couple items from Masterpiece, couple items from Liquidator is what I've been unlocking so far. We want Rangers. We want Rangers items. This is the melee item that I really wanted. It's kind of bullshit because there's already a bottle in the game called the Brawler's Brew. It came out in Arctic Wolf. It's the exact same bottle with a different color scheme. Just a different design on the bottle. Complete ripoff. But this is 3,600 and I do not want to spend 3,600 salvage on this melee weapon. So can we make something work here, guys? Raven Software. Raven, let the COD gods be with me. Give me some of these Rangers items, particularly that Sarsaparilla. And we've also got the S-Tac Aggressor. I need that Chisel character. He is very expensive, but the rest of the items in this collection aren't too bad to buy. So even if I could just get Chisel, that would be great. But those are the 3 collections that I'm looking for, the 3 collections that I have currently 0 out of 6 on. So maybe we've tricked this system a little bit. We're going to go back in and, come on, just give me some of those weapon collections, please. Couple epic items again, or an epic and a legendary, I should say. Interrupt, S-Tac Aggressor. There we go. That's all I want. It's a common item. It would be better if I could get a rare or a legendary, but you know what? As long as it's S-Tac Aggressor, I'm not going to complain. That rhinestone camo looks a lot like classic diamond for like Black Ops 2 diamond or something like that, so it could be really cool. And it's an assault rifle camo, and I do use assault rifles quite often, so we're going to have to check that one out as well. There's another epic item in there, another legendary and epic drop. Relic, Burnt, and Graffiti. Color Queen. That's a pretty cool calling card actually as well. I don't know what this Relic kit is. I didn't notice it going through just a second ago, but I have the epic and legendary items from it already.
I see we're serious.
Could be cool. We might have to pick it up. Rare, epic, and legendary. Foliage, Neanderthal, and there's the legendary item from our Barrett Mark 8 LMG. So I think the Barrett Mark 8 is like my least wanted weapon from this collection currently, but I'll take it. If I can get the epic item, if I can get the legendary item, whatever have you, I'll be happy with purchasing at least one weapon in today's video. War Scarred for, I think War Scarred is a shotgun camouflage, if I'm not mistaken, or a shotgun kit. It might be LMGs as well, but I'm pretty sure it's shotguns, and we got the legendary item there just now. Mudder, that's kind of a stupid kit. Everything's like covered in mud. There's a kit, a camouflage, there's characters and outfits where everything is like covered in mud, just like that character right there. It's kind of ridiculous looking. We have 10 more supply drops to go, so let's hope we get some of those weapon items now. Starting off with the anodized camo from the Barrett Mark 8. You know what? I will take it. There's the epic and the legendary items, both from the Barrett Mark 8, so I will be able to purchase that LMG without any problems at the end of this video. The anodized camo kind of looks like that classic diamond, but it's all gold colored. It's really interesting looking. I'll show you guys at the end of the video. Ooh, that's the worst opening that I've seen, I think, in this entire video. Couple commons and a legend. Like, the legendary is good, but 2 commons is something that isn't too common in my supply drop openings, so that's pretty interesting. And none of the kits that I wanted either, none of the collections that I really wanted either. And there's one even worse. I think my luck is disappearing, guys. Blackout, that's something else that I really wanted. Blackout is a kit for the assault rifles, if I'm not mistaken, and it's all black. It makes the AK look all black. The biggest problem with the AK-47 is a lot of the camouflages and kits don't cover up the magazine. The magazine is still brown, and even like the wooden elements of the AK-47 they all remain wooden, they all remain brown, and they really stand out when you're trying to use a really flashy camouflage or when you're trying to make your weapon look really good. And Blackout makes the whole thing black. It makes all the camouflages go with it. It looks absolutely amazing. I really hope to get a couple more items from that Blackout kit as well, as I'm really looking forward to that one. Couple epic items once again. The luck is coming back. Come on, give me something good. Slate, Tribal, and those are 2 more duplicates. That's just perfect. Slate, I don't know what that is. Slate might actually be that kit that I was just talking about. I know one is they're two basically the same, right? They continue to add in the same kits and camouflages and stuff for different weapon collections, so you can get like the War Scarred for the assault rifles and like the Battle Tested for SMGs, and it's basically the same thing that's happening to the weapons, but it's for different weapon classes. Now Slate, I believe, is for the sniper rifles. It's all black and it's really textured. It's the same thing as Blackout for the assault rifles, so I believe that's for the sniper rifles. It looked pretty cool as well, so I would definitely be happy with purchasing that one too. Got another couple epic items here. We're rounding out this video just nicely to getting a couple of those epic items at the very end. Got the rare item from Blackout and another epic duplicate. We're almost up to 15,000 salvage now, which is a whole hell of a lot. 5 more drops to go. We've got 1 more epic item here. First up, a rare, ooh, Rangers, finally we get an item from the Rangers collection, but it is that common item. I would like to get the epic weapon. That's the thing that's going to kill me. It's the same deal as the Kamchatka 12. The epic item is a melee weapon, which is 3600, which is just out of the question to buy with your salvage, and so it's just killing me right now trying to get this epic weapon from the Rangers collection. A couple more legendaries. Cutting Edge, Foliage, and Wolfen. Those are all duplicates if I'm not mistaken. Oh, except for the rare item, of course, but there's a couple more bits of salvage, a couple more pieces of parts that we can use for buying certain weapons later on. Come on, baby, give me that epic weapon from the Rangers. Or not, I'll take that too. Wolfen is a kit that I am absolutely not interested in whatsoever, and I will show you why at the end of this video. We have 2 more depot credits, rare supply drops to open. We have 30 depot credits each at 60 depot credits, so you know what I mean. We've got two more drops to open. Please, please, please give me that epic Sarsaparilla melee weapon. Go. Do it. And there's one epic item. I thought there wasn't going to be any epics. And it's the Jester emblem again. That's like the 4th or 5th time I've had that emblem in this drop alone. That's crazy. And finally, the very last rare supply drop.
This is what happens when you show me some.
And there's no epic, so we're not getting that melee weapon, unfortunately. Foliage is a duplicate, and a duplicate. 3 duplicates for the final unlock. And we're up to 17,000 salvage, 0 depot credits on the dot. And we're going to check out our collections and see what we can buy. So 17,000 salvage, that is quite a bit. For the Baird Mark 8, we're going to be spending around 1,500 salvage. So we will be getting this LMG. There's that anodized camouflage that I was talking about. It's kind of like a classic Black Ops 2 diamond with like the really textured diamonds, but instead it's all in gold. Pretty cool, like anodized steel, I think that's what it's referring to. But all of these items we will be buying at the end of this. We're just going to go through and check out everything first. Blackout is that weapon kit I was talking about, and we did get the epic item. That is perfect. Look at this AK-47 right now, and you cannot disagree with me. That is the most beautiful AK-47 you've ever seen. That's like a Mafia AK-47 right there. And the kits or the camouflages that are going to go on this thing are just going to look beautiful. How it just covers up that regular wooden feel of the assault rifle, it's just going to be wonderful. And that's pretty cheap as well. We will be able to afford this one, so I'm very happy with that. And of course, if you look at this is basically what happens with all of the other kits and camos for the AK. That wooden part still sticks out. Where it covers everything else, all of the other weapons, even the MP44, certain weapons have wooden parts that stick out. But with Blackout, we've got that beautiful black that's covering up everything. It's going to be great. So I'm definitely going to be buying this as well. Very cheap at only around 750 salvage. Bludgeon is a melee weapon that we weren't able to unlock. I do have the epic item, but I really don't care for the melee weapons in general, so we're going to be skipping right over that one. A couple more items here. Calling cards, emblems, weapon kit. Dawn for the assault rifles is pretty cool, but again, this is one of those situations where the kit itself actually implements a wooden structure onto your gun. And it makes a lot of the regular looking, like really good looking guns, like the XMLAR, this actually looks pretty good, but because of those wooden elements, I'm not the biggest fan. If they had stuck with gold and black, it just would have been great, but I don't know, there's something about the wooden aspects that really turns me off. We've also got the rhinestone, like I said, it's kind of like that classic Black Ops 2 diamond. If only it was a little more sparkly, it would have looked really, really good. And then we're going on through here. Flows camo for the light machine guns. There's that beads camouflage that we got, which, as I said, it looks like water droplets kind of on a red background. It's okay, but the droplets look a lot larger on the weapons than I would like, and so I'm probably not going to be using it too much. Foliage is a camo for the assault rifles that I'm actually really interested in getting because it looks like the fall kit or the autumn camo. I can't remember if it was fall or autumn, but there was a camouflage in the original Modern Warfare series, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, called fall or autumn, and it looked a lot like this, which is a really nice looking camouflage to say the least. But we did get jungle like 4 or 5 or 6 times. I got this camouflage for the submachine guns. It's not too bad. And this, I don't think I got this in this drop, but this one I think I might have unlocked through one of the weekly free supply drops for Days of Summer. Glacier is the whiteout camouflage basically for your light machine guns, and we got the epic item, but it's not that great looking, and I really don't use light machine guns too often, so I'm probably not going to be unlocking that one. Graffiti, we got a couple of those calling cards, but I really don't care for calling cards, emblems. I'm not the biggest fan of them. I'm not in the biggest hurry to get the best looking calling cards, so I can really skip over that one. Going on through here, Jester, that freaking fool epic emblem that I unlocked like 6 times in today's opening. Crazy how many times that thing popped up. Liquidator for the shotguns. This is kind of like your tactical fighter for your shotguns, which actually looks really, really nice on those Rangers, but it looks like super futuristic. I've got the epic and the legendary. That was the character that I was looking at that I might be using at some point. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to use her or not, but we've got the epic dissolve camouflage for shotguns, which looks okay as well. But because I don't have the Rangers yet, I think that looks the best on the Rangers. I would really like to get those Rangers, but I didn't get that epic item, you know, and it's very, very expensive. Heading on back down through here, we've got a couple weapon kits, camos, like even the Neanderthal kit doesn't really look that special. Kind of Far Cry primally, but I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan. Continuing through, Rangers, we got that one common item, leaving me with the purchase of this Sarsaparilla, which is just, oh, I don't want to buy this thing, like, come on, man. Rangers, why you gotta be so rude? But anyways, we're gonna have to go a couple different openings before we unlock the Rangers, because that thing is way out of my price range. Reaper, Redbeard, Relic. We got the epic and the legendary for this Relic weapon kit. It's a pistol kit. As if a pistol kit needs a melee weapon, right? This melee weapon was the first drop that we opened from Copperhead. Looks pretty cool, actually. It's very nice looking. Like the way that it's shaped and stuff. I'm excited to see, like, I want to see what the in-game animation is for it. And Odinson is actually a pretty cool looking character as well. But really, all of that for a weapon kit for the pistols? I mean, it looks good, sure, but I don't know, like a pistol kit. I'm surprised that it was this much work to get a pistol kit, because pistol kits aren't really that searched for, you know? They're not like the biggest thing in the world that everybody's looking for all the time. It is a nice looking kit, and I might buy it if I have some spare salvage, as it's not too expensive, but still. We still need that epic character for the S-Tac Aggressor, epic and legendary for the S-Tac Aggressor, but like I said, these things aren't too expensive. It's just that epic character that I have to buy to get this sniper rifle. I might have to put the money down on it anyways, because that sniper rifle just looks so glorious. But here's that slate weapon kit that I was talking about with the sniper rifles. It looks absolutely amazing on that R700. We've got the M40 there, but the R700 just looks so good with that slate kit. It's basically the same as that blackout kit that I was showing you before for the assault rifles, but this one's for the snipers. And it looks really good on all of the snipers. The M40, it looks good on the R700. The Bear 50 cal kind of looks the same as it always does, but still, that might inspire me to use the R700 a little more, because the R700 almost looks fake. It's so rounded and it's too perfect. But this is going to be very cheap to buy as well. Continuing through here, we got a couple calling cards, camos, nothing that I'm really super interested in. And here's that Wolfen weapon kit that I was talking about earlier. Now, I'd like to show you guys why I'm not the biggest fan of this weapon kit. It looks like an Infinite Warfare camouflage. Look at that. It's just a picture of a wolf or a werewolf or whatever the fuck that is. It's just a picture of a werewolf on your gun. Is that not the stupidest thing ever? Everything's blacked out and then there's just a picture of this wolf on your gun. That is basically pre-patch Infinite Warfare camouflages right there. This should not be in the game, especially when there's so many other great looking kits and camos in the game, and then you've got this monstrosity. It looks really bad. I have a lot of items from the collection. Too bad I won't be buying these common and rare items. I just won't. It's very cheap to get this kit. I won't be getting this kit. It's terrible looking. But those are all the items that we had in the Copperhead collection. Lion Strike now. I'm going to head down, and the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to buy that Fang 45. Only 500 salvage to get this thing. Brand new SMG, fully automatic with the first 5 bullets having increased fire rate. I will be having Is It OP episodes on all of the weapons that you see in today's video. At some point, I still have to make that BOS 14 Is It OP. I still have to do D25S. I'm very behind. I apologize. But I'm still going to be buying these weapons and making videos for them. Starting with the Fang 45. That was the cheapest purchase. It was one of the ones that I was going for the entire time, so I have no problem with unlocking the Fang 45 in today's video. So there's the Fang 45 for you, one of the SMGs, one of the weapons, done. Now I'm going to head down here, we're going to check out some of the older kits and camos that I was actually really interested in, starting with, I believe it's called, it's right down near the bottom. So as you can see, reactive for the weapon kit for the SMGs makes everything look very futuristic, very cool looking. There's a similar one to reactive. It's for the assault rifles called Tactical Fighter, which I'm still very, very far behind on. I still need the epic character, so we're probably not going to be buying that today. But this weapon kit looks really, really nice. How it's all futuristic, looks good on the AK. The M4 looks just really good. There's the G3, which is pretty interesting looking. It looks a lot like the AK-74U with the reactive kit. The G36 looks good. The M14 looks good. Everything looks good here. Even the XMLAR looks really, really streamlined, really nice. But because of that epic item, I won't be buying that today. Continuing through, we've got mostly things that I'm not really too interested in. Urban Warfare, as I said before, is kind of like that same kind of kit, but for the shotguns, it's not the greatest in the world. I got the epic and legendary items in today's opening. But apart from all of that, I don't think there's really anything here that I need to buy by any means. I bought a whole lot of kits last time I did a Lion Strike opening. I bought a bunch of kits and camos, a lot of the things that I want. I still want this Procolot, but again, melee item is holding me back. Melee 3600, very, very expensive stuff. I can't afford that shit, so you guys gotta throw me a bone here. Give me some of these epic melee items on my next opening. But here we go, we've got most of the weapons field tested for the sniper rifles. Pretty nice kit, actually. Oh, this is, no, it's not. I got this one mixed up with another sniper rifle kit that I'm thinking of, but that's the one where everything looks like it's all torn and there's like duct tape on your guns and stuff. It looks pretty silly. But I think that's just about all of the items that I was looking for at a Lion Strike. Arctic Wolf, as I said. I still need all of the Kamchatka 12 items. I don't really care for any of the other kits or anything like that. And still, even with 5 openings, 0% of Kamchatka 12 complete. And this is probably the most expensive weapon in the entire game to unlock. 3,600 for the epic, 1,300 for the legendary. Absolutely ridiculous. There's no way that thing is getting bought until I get either one or the other of those items. More likely the epic melee weapon. But Days of Summer we can't do anything about. We actually have to... oh, I can actually buy Days of Summer items, but I don't really care for any of them. It's mostly just kits and camos, and even the epic items are double the price. Like the title melee weapon, 7,200 for that thing. Ha! Check your head. But we're into Copperhead now. Baird Mark 8, we got the epic and the legendary, and this stuff isn't too expensive, so we might as well go ahead. I don't know how often I'll be using it. It is an LMG. I'm not a big LMG guy, but you know what? It's a weapon that I can afford. So I'm definitely all over that shit. Baird Mark 8 is at OP coming soon, so we got that new weapon as well. The Baird Mark 8, the Fang 45. Blackout weapon kit, as I said, it's very, very cheap, and I can't afford it, and I really want it for that AK. It just looks so good. So we're going to go ahead and buy this one out. It's pretty damn cheap. And here we go, the Blackout Bounty Assault Rifle Kit. So that's 3 full collections that we've done so far. We've got 2 weapons and 1 kit. Continuing through, is there anything else that I'm super interested in? Because I still have a lot of salvage, I might be able to go back and actually buy some of the items, some of the weapons that I need a lot more to unlock. I might actually go ahead and buy some melee weapons here to try and unlock these new weapons, because I'm excited to get some of these new weapons, and if they're cheap enough, I'll go for it. Reaper, by the way, is the same deal as that Wolfen. It's just a picture. It's a picture on your gun. It's a cool picture, I'll let you know. It is a really nice picture. But this is not weapon kit worthy. This is not Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered worthy. This belongs in Infinite Warfare. Stupid kit. Stupid, stupid, stupid kit. And if you like this, if you want this for your gun, I apologize, but you're a stupid person. It's terrible looking. It's Infinite Warfare pre-patch camouflage. Continuing on here before I piss any more people off, S-Tac Aggressor is probably the cheapest weapon to buy at this point, even though I have to buy that epic chisel character for 2,100. Slate I do have the epic. I might buy this because it does look pretty cool, but I mean, I'm more interested in getting new weapons over getting new kits. And when it comes to new weapons, I think the thing that I want the most is going to be that new sniper rifle, because I have picked it up in game and it is absolutely disgustingly good. The best sniper rifle in this game, period. And I can't wait to tell you guys a little bit more about it. So we're going to go ahead and we're even going to buy this epic chisel character. That's a lot of salvage I'm spending, but you know what? It's worth it. Brand new weapon, S-Tac Aggressor Collection complete. And now, because I really don't feel like opening any more Arctic Wolf supply drops, there's so many items in here that I never had a chance to unlock. So many options that I'll likely not continue to get duplicates. I likely won't continue to get items from the Kamchatka 12 collection. I've done the math quickly during a brief interruption in my live commentary, and I've decided that even though it will cost me the majority of my current salvage stash, I will be buying the Kamchatka 12 shotgun. There's no way I'm going to continue opening up supply drops from Arctic Wolf this late in the game. I'd like that Widowmaker camouflage. I'd like a couple other camos and kits from this collection from Arctic Wolf. There's a couple melee items that are actually really nice looking. The Norse camo is actually really good looking on the light machine guns, as well as Thor, the epic item from that collection is really good looking on the pistols, I believe. But in all, the only thing that I really want more than anything else from this collection is that ranged weapon, is that Kamchatka 12. And so I've decided that even though it's going to cost me a lot of money, or a lot of salvage I should say, I'm going to be buying the Kamchatka 12. So we're going to go ahead. I never recommend that any of you guys do this. It's a very bad idea to do this, to go ahead and spend this much salvage in one single spot, but it has to be done. I'm not opening up any more Arctic Wolf from this point forward. We're sticking solely to Lion Strike and solely to the brand new Copperhead collection. So we got the Kamchatka 12, we're done, it's out of the way. I will have an Is It OP episode, even though it's very late in the game. I will have a Kamchatka 12 video coming out soon, so keep an eye out for that one. Had to buy that epic melee weapon, and it is going to set me back from buying any other items today. I probably could have been able to purchase both the brand new ranged weapons from Copperhead collection, as well as the Procolot, as I have quite a few items from each of the collections. I just don't have the epics. I probably could have bought both of those because damn, Kamchatka 12 was so expensive, but I really wanted that thing just to get it out of the way so I don't have to worry about Arctic Wolf anymore. But Procolot I'll be able to purchase next time. It looks like I can almost purchase it, but I'm going to be like a couple hundred short. So I'm not going to be buying the Procolot today, nor will I be buying the other items that I really want. So I still want to purchase Tactical Fighter for the assault rifles at some point. I still want to be able to purchase, of course, the Procolot. I still want to be able to purchase, there's a couple more camos and kits in this collection in Lion Strike. I think I'm done with the weapons in Lion Strike, however, with the Fang 45 being purchased today. The melee weapons aren't really included. When I say weapons, I mean specifically ranged weapons. So melee weapons, I really could care less about purchasing. Boss is actually a really nice kit for the pistols that, you know what, I might actually just pick this one up right now. I just really love the look of the M1911, and because I don't have the Procolot yet, I'll be using these other melee, or these other secondary weapons a lot more. I'm going to go ahead and actually buy this as well, just really quickly, because I like the look of Boss. I use the M1911, I don't think a lot of players really do, but I'm a really big fan of the M1911, and I think that Boss on the M1911 looks really good. Really good. It's one of the better looking kits for the M1911, so I'm picking that up as well. I already had that Thug melee weapon, of course, from my Variety map pack opening. I did a Variety map pack opening. I'll link in the description down below if you haven't seen that one yet, where I opened up 10 rare supply drops that were included with the Variety map pack, and that's actually where I got that Thug melee weapon. But apart from that, there's really not too much that I need to get out of Lion Strike, and then of course it's all on to Copperhead. They'll likely have a new drop in Copperhead sometime towards the end of July, beginning of August. There's probably going to be another set of items added in here. As you can see, Lion Strike has 67 items, Arctic Wolf has 65, Copperhead only has 39, so there's still an additional set of items to be added to Copperhead, another 20 or so items. And there will be at least one weapon, one ranged weapon in there, maybe 1 to 3 ranged weapons in there that everyone will be out to get. And hopefully by that point, I will have built up enough depot credits, built up enough salvage. I might have another opening between now and then, or that might be the next opening on this channel on Modern Warfare Remastered, is opening up the next set of Copperhead items. As I did get the S-Tac Aggressor, I did get the Baird Mark 8. The only one I'm looking for is the Rangers, and I don't think that another opening is really necessary just for one weapon. Even though I am still going for that Procolot from the Lion Strike, I'm only 2 weapons out now in this game, and that's pretty damn good considering I've never spent a COD point on the game. So I think we're pretty well good off for today's video. I don't think there's anything else that I really needed to purchase super badly right now. I might purchase. It's just so tempting, right? You're going through and you're looking at all these things that are just within your grasp, and you're like, ooh, I could buy that if I wanted to. Like I said, Relic is actually really nice looking as well, but I just got a kit for my pistols. I got that boss kit, which is actually better looking in my opinion. This is pretty damn good looking on the M1911 as well, but I like that boss kit a little bit more. If you're going to stick with that one, it's a little bit more flashy. Slate is the other item that I've considered buying on the R700. This looks so good on the R700. You know what? We'll throw the salvage in there as well. There's going to be plenty of chance by the next opening to build up a ton more salvage, so we're going to go ahead with Slate as well. But there we go. We've got three or four kits, I think, and 4 weapons. We're going to have to go in and check my armory for recently collected. Recent weapons. We've got the Kamchatka 12, the Sickle, the S-Tac Aggressor, the Baird Mark 8, and the Fang 45 submachine gun. So that's 4 new ranged weapons in today's opening. Pretty nuts. Like I said, we're only 2 ranged weapons out now, the Procolot and the Rangers. So every other weapon in the game, every single one, I own that shit. Which is pretty awesome considering I've never spent a COD point. And it should be pretty inspirational to you guys out there that are saying, oh, I can't afford to get these weapons. Oh, it really pays off. If you play the game, you grind the game, you will have enough depot credits, you will have enough salvage to buy all of the weapons, all of the kits and camos that you want. Just, you got to be really smart with how you spend your depot credits, how you spend your salvage, and all that good stuff. We've got the weapon, the Slate weapon kit, we've got the Boss weapon kit, and the Blackout weapon kit, all 3 bounty items. And that was it for my bounty items today. So I've got 7 bounty items in today's video, which was pretty damn good. That was a lot of depot credits, a lot of salvage. That is going to conclude today's video, guys. It was very long, and I do apologize for that. And I thank anyone who's still sticking with me to the end. You guys can expect to see a bunch of Is It OP reviews coming up very soon. I'm very excited to start testing out these weapons, trying them out, giving you guys tips and tricks on them. So keep an eye on the channel. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Turn on your notifications, the little bell next to the subscribe button. Definitely click on that. Turn on notifications so you're notified every time I upload and every time I go live, and anything on the channel, you will be notified. Hit the like button if I haven't already said that enough. Subscribe and all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter at BlackTideTV. Consider supporting on Patreon. For as little as $1 a month, you can have your name in the description credits of every single video. And I think that's just about it for me. But I'm going to go try all of these new weapons now. I'm going to be playing all night, trying out all these new things and making videos, grabbing gameplay clips. So I've got quite the night ahead of me. I'll catch you guys on the next video.